Good morning and good day, everyone. My name is Nicholas, and today I'm here to discuss and critically analyze the article titled Why America Would Lose a Trade War with China by Professor Winter Nie. For those of you who don't know who Professor Winter Nie is, let me give you a little bit background on the author. So, Dr. Winter Nie is actually a professor of management at IMD. IMD stands for the International Institute of Management and Development. She's also the regional director of IMD Southeast Asia and Oceania. She's one of the more respected experts in her field, so I think her article will be rather interesting. Let's go to the reason why I chose to study this article, to analyze this article instead of the others, is because me, coming from an economic background, find this topic very relatable and very understandable. When I read through her article the first time, I find that all her statements, her arguments, or her explanation, I understand where she's coming from or the theory behind her explanation or her statements. So I would find it very interesting and would like to further analyze on this topic. So the issue highlighted by Dr. Winter Nie on this article is to understand the effect of the trade wars between China and America. So I aim to provide the discussion of the issue, argument, and evidence presented by the author. Firstly, let's start off with saying if a trade war between China and America were to start, the United States will be the one feeling most of the effect. So let's put on a statement. If President Donald Trump were to start a trade war, the most immediate effect would probably be felt like companies such as Walmart. Companies such as Walmart import billions of dollars worth of cheap goods from China every single year. This would lead to the prices of the goods in America to skyrocket. The price level of the goods in America, especially those imported from China, reach a level beyond the reach of those from the lower economic bracket due to the tariffs imposed by China. Besides, if this trade war were to prolong into a long war of attrition, China is in a better position to win this war of attrition. So, in my opinion, the US president or the government should act in consideration of the bigger picture and not act on one's personal beliefs and values, as the clash between two of the world's superpower would only bring unwanted effects towards each nation. Besides, a government or the president should always act with the people on their mind. It must always be the government's priority to take care of the well-being of its people. As a matter of fact, the effect of the trade wars would also be felt by the middle and upper classes if this war were to happen to be a long one. Large corporations would also feel the effect of the trade wars due to China's massive consumer market denied due to the trade war. So this actually demonstrates my beliefs, values, and status have reinforced the author's view. Based on my beliefs, values, and status mentioned above, it is clear that I agree with the opinion of the author. So I would like to conclude that I believe starting a trade war with China would only bring negative effects towards both nations, with America taking the bigger hit. Due to the restrictions and barrier of trades brought upon by the trade war, this would actually lead the increase of price of goods in America. The price level of the goods in America would actually rise to a very high level, and those who felt the most impact out of this trade war would be those from the lower classes. Most of them are already struggling just to get by, and their condition would just be worsened by the trade war between China and America. This is due to the high tariffs that will be imposed on the product imported from China. And even the goods are not imported from China, the price would also increase due to scarcity of the goods. Scarcity of the goods, which means that the amount of goods in the market is actually so less that the vendors or the sellers will actually raise their prices to combat this lack of supply. So, since the trade war would only bring multiple negative effects towards both nations, I would suggest that it would be better off if the trade wars was not initiated in the first place, so that the well-being of the people in both countries will be taken care of, and then there won't be any long-term economic damage on both countries' economy. So that's all I would like to say from my part. So I would like to thank you all for spending the time to watch my video, and remember to like and subscribe my channel and leave a thumbs up. Alright? So stay tuned and see you guys next time. Look forward to my next video. Bye guys!